Good morning, everyone. How are you? Today we have vocabulary list 2, unit 2, which is entitled Body Matters. What do we mean by body matters? The things that are important about our body. Body matters. Let's start with the nouns. The first noun we have is skeleton. What do we mean by skeleton? Skeleton are the bones that form the structure of our body. All the bones inside our bodies that are forming the shape of our bodies, the structure, the skeleton. Next we have the word nutrients. What are the nutrients? They are important vitamins and substances needed for the body to grow. Our body needs vitamins and substances that we can take them from the food that we eat, okay, to let our body grow up. Next we have blood vessels. What do we mean by blood vessels? They are the tubes that can carry blood inside the body. Okay, the blood vessels are divided into arteries and veins. Both of them are together are blood vessels. If you looked at the back of your hand, you can see the veins. Okay, they look a little bit bluish or greenish. These are one of the blood vessels that carry blood inside your body. What are the arteries? What's the difference between arteries and veins? Arteries are vessels that carry blood from the heart to the body parts. From the heart to the body parts. And the veins are the vessels that carry blood from the body parts to the heart. Okay? From the body parts to the heart. Next, we have muscles. What are the muscles? They are the strong parts inside the body that help us to move. We need to have muscles to be able to move our hands and legs and carry things and run. Muscles are very important for these things. Next, we have the organs. What do we mean by the organs? They are the internal body parts that have lots of functions, like the heart. The heart is an organ that beats to keep us alive. The lungs are organs that help us to breathe. The kidneys are organs that help us get rid of bad things. Okay? These are all organs inside our bodies. Next we have the word skull. What is the skull? The skull are the bones covering our brain. Bones covering our brain to protect it. Okay? The skull. They are covering the brain to protect it. Next, we have the word ribs. They are also bones that cover the lungs. Bones that cover the lungs to protect them. If you put your hands over your chest, you can feel the bones, which are the ribs that keep your lungs safe. Here we have the skin. The skin is the outer layer covering the bones and forming our body. The skin is all the thing that is covering us, starting from our face till our toes. All these parts are covered in skin. Next we have stomach. What do we mean by stomach? It's the organ responsible for digesting the food. Responsible for digesting the food. When the food enters the stomach, it is broken into small pieces, and the stomach sends the nutrients or the useful things to the body parts to grow. Next we have the saliva. It's the first digesting stage that happens in the mouth by this enzyme. The enzyme that is produced inside the mouth to start the digestion process. Saliva. Okay, it's a liquid that we can find inside our mouth. Next we have the word mood. What do we mean by mood? Your feeling. If you are in a good mood, so you are happy, excited. If you are in a bad mood, so you are sad and grumpy. Next, we have germs. What do we mean by germs? They are tiny, very small organisms that can make us ill. Okay, that's why we should take care of our hygiene and wash our hands and take shower all the time to stay away of germs. Next we have sunscreen, which is the cream that protects our skin from harmful rays of the sun. We put it to keep the harmful rays of the sun away. Next, digestion. What do we mean by digestion? It's the process of breaking down the food for the body to be benefited by the nutrients coming out. When the food is broken down inside the stomach, the nutrients go to the body parts to grow. This is the process of digestion. Next we have arguments. What do we mean by arguments? Arguments are discussions between different opinions. People have different opinions and they are discussing something, but most of the time they discuss it angrily, okay, while they are angry. Next we are going to go to the verbs. The first verb is beats. What do we mean by beats? They are the pulse of the heart that keeps us alive. The pulse of the heart beats. Our heart beats for us to stay alive. If it stopped, the person dies. Next we have controls. What do we mean by controls? To be responsible for something. Like the brain. The brain controls the whole body. Responsible for all the movements inside. Next, protect. What do we mean by protect? To keep something safe. Like the skull protects our brain. The ribs protect our lungs. Next we have skip. What do we mean by skip? To pass something. Like if you are watching a video and then an ad pops up, you can skip the ad, you know that, to pass it. Or we use it for the game, which is skip the rope, when you use the rope to jump over it and pass over it. Next we have attach. What do we mean by attach? To add or tie, okay, to attach something. Add it, like when you attach a picture or a document to a message or to an email. Next we have swallow. What do we mean by swallow? It's passing the food or liquids through your throat to your stomach, which means passing the food from your mouth to your stomach through your throat. So this is to swallow. Next, digest. It is the breakdown of food inside our bodies. And this is something that we can't control it from happening. Whenever you eat, the food is going to be digested. To chew means to use your teeth to cut the food into small pieces. Chew. Use your teeth and cut the food into small pieces. Next, absorb. What do we mean by absorb? To soak up or to take in the things from place to place. Like when you water the plant, give the plant some water, the plant absorbs the water. It takes it inside. Okay? Next we have some adjectives. The first one is cross, which means angry or upset. And the opposite of it is calm. Next, tired, exhausted, which means you don't have any energy to do anything anymore. Tired, exhausted. The opposite of it is relaxed. Next, healthy, which means strong and well. Okay, when you eat good food, you stay healthy. The opposite of it is unhealthy, which means things that would never benefit your body, like the chips and chocolates and burgers and fizzy drinks. Next, we have the word positive, means completely sure. You are 100% sure. I am positive that he is coming today. Or to stay positive means to keep hope. You know that good things are yet to come. The opposite of it is negative, means you always see the bad side or the bad part. Next, we have the phrases be or stay calm, which means don't become angry quickly. Stay up late means that you stay awake for a long time. You don't sleep early, stay up late, which is something that you should not do to stay healthy. Stay positive means to keep waiting for or hoping for good things to happen and come. To have an argument means fighting or discussing something with someone with different opinion in an angry way. Be in a good mood means to stay positive also, or be happy and excited most of the time. Next, let's discuss the classwork together. What am I? I am a group of bones that protects your lungs. What are they? They are the ribs. That's correct. You need me to move your body. Yes, the strong muscles to let you move. 3. I carry blood all around your body. The blood vessels, or you can write arteries or veins. 4. Your body needs me to grow. Nutrients. Yes, we need the nutrients that we get from the food to grow up. 5. I protect your skin from the bad rays of the sun. The sunscreen. Yes, the cream that protects us from the sun rays. Choose the correct answer. Cause diseases. What can cause diseases? Germs or saliva or sunscreen? Yes, germs. The protects the brain. The skull, the bones over the brain, protects it. We found of dinosaurs in the desert. Skeletons, yes, bones of dinosaurs. 4. Our beats 70 times per minute. Our heart beats. Our heart, yes, beats 70 times. Stop shouting. So we are advising him to be calm, not to be angry all the time. Go to the homework and discuss it together. I usually wear on the beach. Yes, sunscreen to protect your skin from the bad rays of the sun. And why did we use wear? Because we put it all over our skin, like the makeup. We also say I wear makeup. When I was sick, I had a strong ache. What was strong? Stomach ache. Okay, stomach ache. Which means your stomach was hurting. 3. We must the food before it. We must chew the food before swallowing it. Yes, we must chew the food to cut it into small pieces. Absorb or digest is not our responsibility. It's something that happens inside the body. Next, the digests food inside the mouth. Yes, the saliva, not the muscles or the germs. Saliva inside the mouth. Mom told me to go to bed and don't stay up late. Yes, to go to bed and don't stay up late. Use words from the box to complete the following sentences. Argument, digestion, controls, tired and mood. I was yesterday, I had been working for nearly 12 hours. So how do you feel after 12 hours working? Yes, you feel tired. 2. Listening to music puts me in a good mood. That's correct. Puts me in a good mood. They finally agreed on the deal after having many arguments. They discussed the deal for a long time and then they agreed on it. Next is the process of breaking food down to be absorbed by the body. Yes, it is the digestion process, breaking the food down. 5. The brain, everything happens in our body. Yes, the brain controls them, responsible for the things that happen in our body. Thank you all. Wish you understood it. See you next time.